Hey y'all, today I have a layout share using Jen Hadfield's Heart of Home paper pad. It's a pretty simple layout and I got the idea from a Page Maps class. It was their, I think it's called Creative Layouts 104, so I can't show you the sketch because I paid for it, but I used all the items on the page except for one came from this paper pad. So I'll show you my layout. It's pretty simple, but I wanted it to be simple because I just loved this photo so much. And I did print this photo using my new printer, my Epson PM 400, and I really loved how it turned out. This is at my house. I covered up the journaling because it was, a personal story about a family member who had major surgery, and it really wasn't very optimistic, but it turned out just fine. And so the day after the surgery, when we were going back up to the hospital, I turned to get in the car, and through the trees, this is what I saw, and I just felt at peace inside, and I just felt, okay, everything's gonna be all right. So that's where the title came from, Sign, and then they had this as a little card, and I cut it down where it says look for blessings everywhere. So all these items except for this burlap doily came from the paper pad. I had gotten this at the Hobby Lobby when they had their big clearance sale recently. And so basically I just took a 12 by 12 sheet, cut a piece here, cut another square piece here, and then a strip. Then out of another 12 by 12 sheet I punched these circles and used this cut apart. And then I just used a piece of cardstock to print out my journaling. I tried typing it up on this, and I was going to put it down here, but you couldn't read it real well. So I just went with a plain piece of cardstock. And for this was a sheet of the alphabet. It was in the paper pad. So since Sign, only had one of each letter, I cut it out and I trimmed it down a little bit, cut off some of this extra around the edge, and I actually used these Vicki Boutin crayons. I say crayons. I know a lot of people say crayons. That I had picked up at Tuesday morning, and I used this black and this green, and what I did was just kind of scribble it on a piece of paper. I used a good old little brush and dipped it in some water, and then just kind of filled in some of the leaves, and then I did some black around the edges, and I also did it down here on my journaling. So that was something new that I tried, and I enjoyed doing it. And I'm gonna have to go back and take some of my glue and re-glue this down because stuff it's not wanting to stick to this burlap real well. As you see, my picture is loose, so I'm gonna go back with my fine line little glue bottle and get all that loose stuff down. So that's my layout share for today, and thank you for watching. Bye.